Alright, so I got requested to do a video on nutrition, and it kind of just, we're doing general health. So general health, I like to split that up in like 3 categories, and you're going to notice that what I have to say about health is very different than what pretty much everyone else will say about health, but it actually works, and you're going to find out why. So if you want to put health in like 3 categories, you're going to start with category number 1 is the bullshit category. The bullshit category involves all the bullshit in your life that puts your health down. So that's going to be like, pathogens, sickness, like cancer, smoking, bad food, bad habits, you're sleeping all day, like that's not good for your health, okay? And in that matter, I'm just going to completely neglect it and ignore it because everybody knows what's bad for health, and I don't need to talk about that. Now, the second part of your health is what you're actually doing with your body, your body level of health, right? So this will involve like what kind of challenges are you setting for yourself? What diet are you eating? I mean, bread's pretty good for you, but meat's better, so there is that. And then what I'd like to start off first with is saying that a lot of people think that your diet involves most of, I don't know, what's going on in your body. And the truth is that's total fucking bullshit, okay? You go into a KFC and you're going to see 20 black guys that have eaten a bucket of chicken every day and they're jacked like a gorilla, okay? And you want to know why? Because you don't need to be like staying off the fats and like no carbs after 8, bro, whatever. No, like fuck that, okay? Like what you eat, it doesn't really matter, okay? Your physical appearance is an adaptation to what pressure the world puts on you. And in this day and age, the world doesn't really put any pressure on you, so unless you set your own challenges and your own goals and you stress your body out, your body won't adapt. So if you want to get bigger with muscles or have more stamina or whatever, what you're going to have to do is just put a demand on your body that requires it to get bigger in that way. For example, when I was practicing a lot of flips and stuff, I noticed there was a big imbalance in my body, and it actually started to balance itself out. Like my body was just easier to rotate around, if that makes sense. Let's see, what else would I be able to say on that? Like, okay, for example, a lot of people when they're working out, they think that if they just work out and give it their all and just keep going until they can't anymore, and and then lower the weight and keep going again and again, boom, and totally exhaust themselves, that's going to give them big muscles and make them healthy. And they got to eat their protein too. And the truth is that all of that's bullshit, okay? Because one, you don't need to be eating all this protein if you want big muscles. Your body will make big muscles if you need big muscles, okay? It's as simple as that. The protein will help, alright? It's not bad for you, but you don't need that. And then the next point is, like, if you're at a gym lifting weights and you put that demand on your body will adapt and it'll be able to push weights in a gym. And when it comes time to actually do something real world with that application, your muscles are adapted to what you told them to do, which was to push weights on a little hydraulic system, piston, whatever. Like, no. That's not going to work. If you look online, all the biggest, strongest people, most jacked guys, look at those guys that do parkour. Those are people that set good demands on their body, and their body just adapts to it, and it shows. They don't even try, they don't work out for that stuff. They just do some conditioning and do their parkour, and boom, they're good to go. Okay? So as far as, intake in that respect, it's fine. Now, of course, if we go back to our bullshit category, if you're eating just like, McDonald's fries, like 3 times a day, all week, you're probably going to have some trouble building muscles, but you don't need to be taking, all these supplements and things and blah, blah, blah. You just, yeah, if you have the strong mind, the body will be strong too. Okay? And that brings me to my third category of health, which is, it's all in the mind. And I think one of the biggest parts of health with people is that it depends on, like, if you're falling into bad loopy habits and you're not aware of that, your health is going to go down, right? Or if you're just unaware of things that are causing stress in your life, then you're raising the bar on that bullshit category and you're going to suffer in everything else, right? So if you want to have good health, what you're going to have to do is, well, realistically speaking, whatever works for you. For me, that was, you know, just meditating, workout, do something that's like kind of, you know, just take your mind off stuff, you know. Me, I need to listen to music to keep healthy. If I don't listen to music for too long, I just, you know, I get groggy and I don't know, it sucks, right? But at the same time, I mean, this is a category where we're also talking about things like if you're not setting challenges for yourself, you're not healthy, right? Somebody who never sets and never overcomes these challenges, no, they're gonna have low self-esteem. They're not gonna be making any progress in their life. They're not. It's no. It's not gonna work. You know what? This will apply to everything. Probably the biggest contributor to anyone's health will be to just set challenges for yourself. It's that fucking simple. Learn new things, you know? When you learn new things, you make the health of your mind better, right? If you're never learning new things, then you're not good at learning new things, and then when it comes time where you have to learn something new, you're really slow at it. That's why old people use the excuse that, oh man, you know, like, I'm 57, you know, it's just, you have to give my slow brain a bit of chance. You know, that's all bullshit. What they're saying is that they were too lazy to keep learning things their whole life, so now that it comes time to learn something, they can't, right? You can't blame them, right? Because, I mean, some people just don't care. But if you do want good health, then you need to continually be actually stressing out your brain. And that doesn't mean doing crossword puzzles and bullshit like that, because that doesn't actually stress out your brain. It'll work your brain, but it doesn't stress it out. You need to be stressing your brain out. You need to be thinking about things in a way that it's going to develop how you think about things. For example, for me, just recently, it's really easy to explain. I just started skating, and I didn't know there was so much to skating. So now I'm trying to do all these cool new moves and stuff, you know, like backwards crossovers and stuff like that. And it's really changing the way I think about how my feet are moving. And at the same time, it's setting new challenges on my body, because at first it was actually really hard to stay on the ice for like longer than 2 hours. And it was just stressing me out, and it sucked. But now that's alright, and I feel like I've gotten healthier from that just over the past 2 weeks, because, you know, I've done everything that I just said. I've cut the bullshit down, I've had some good mental stuff going on, and I'm setting good, appropriate challenges on my body that are fine. As far as diet goes, I don't give a fuck. I'll eat whatever's in front of me, you know? But, I think that's everything I have to say on health. And you know, like, different people will have different ideas of what's healthy for them. For example, me, I say that watching the news and reading like newspapers and stuff, for the most part, is unhealthy. Okay, I like getting my news online because that's healthy for me. And the logic behind that is that, you know, like, if you're looking at all this stuff that's talking about a serial killer here, hurricane there, flood this, strike that, whatever, you know, like, it's just a bunch of bullshit, and it's not going to help you, so your mental health is going to go down, and then, you know, you start getting all this extra bullshit in your life, and then, oh, you don't want to work out? Well, why not? Well, maybe because you're busy thinking about these stupid people that just got fucked by a hurricane. Well, you know, they're over there and you're over here, and you should be making the best out of your stuff. So, yeah, that's what I got to say on health, and I'm sorry for all the swearing, but it's just the mindset I'm in right now, and I feel like it conveys my message better. And comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, do your shit.